So Beast Bob here with hybridbeastprogram.com, ChristopherBobRoberts.com. And today we are going to talk about how to lose fat without losing muscle. Now, the first thing you need to know about losing fat without losing muscle is you're not losing muscle. What happens is people get used to, the way their shirts fit and, how big their arms are. And then they go ahead and they go on a diet and they start to lose fat all over their body. And when they lose fat around their waist, they're like, yay, I'm losing fat. My waist is getting smaller. When they lose fat on their chest, their back, their shoulders, even their arms, then they're like, oh my God, I'm losing so much fat. And it's not really happening. I did a video a couple years ago like this where I put on like a thick ski parka and I measured my arms and I'm like, oh my God, 18-inch arms. I'm so proud of myself. And then I went ahead and took off the jacket, measured my arms, and I'm like, oh my God, 16-inch arms. I lost 2 inches in my arms in like 3.5 seconds. I never had 18-inch arms. It was just I had 16-inch arms with 2 inches of fluff. And that's the exact same thing that happens. Now, you don't have as much fat on your arms as you do on the rest of your body, but you do have fat on your arms just like you do everywhere else. You have quite a bit of fat in your chest. You have a bit of fat on your back, okay? So just like you don't think to yourself, oh my God, I'm losing size around my waist. I'm never going to be able to do sit-ups again. I'm never going to be able to deadlift again. My lower back muscles are atrophying. You're like, the muscles are still there, but your waist is getting smaller because the fat covering it is going away. So, of course, your waist is going to get smaller. It doesn't mean that you're losing any muscle. The same thing applies to your chest. The same thing applies to every other part of your body, okay? So, first of all, if you are intelligently training and intelligently dieting, you are not going to be losing muscle. Now, the next thing you need to understand is there has to be a reason for you to maintain that muscle mass. Yes, protein's important. Okay, I'm assuming everybody watching this video knows that protein's important, whether you're cutting, bulking, maintaining, recomposing, whatever. Protein's important. You do need to have enough protein, especially when you're dieting, okay? But beyond that, you also need to understand that if you do not give your muscles the same amount of stimulation, they are going to go away. If you eat 2,000 calories a day, 4,000 calories a day, 10,000 calories a day, and you do not work out and you do not train, you will, over time, lose strength and size in your muscles. It's going to happen. Now, a lot of times people are going to go on a diet and then they're going to be like, oh my God, I'm on a diet, so I don't have as much energy, so I need to tone down my workouts so you're not stimulating your muscles. So yes, you will lose muscular size and muscular strength, okay? Because you're not working out in the same way you did when you were building the muscle, okay? You need to give your muscles a reason to grow, and then you need to give your muscles a reason to stay that big, especially, once again, if you're dieting. Why does this happen? Well, first of all, like I said, the diet needs to make sense and the workout needs to make sense. So if your workout is different because you're dieting, that's a problem, okay? The next thing is a lot of times people will over diet, okay? They will try so hard to over diet. So when they go to the gym, they're like not getting the same intensity. They're not getting the same workouts in, okay? They cut corners. They cut corners on how hard they're going to push a set, how many sets they're going to do, how many reps they're going to do. They might skip exercise. They might skip even workout days. I'm not feeling good today. I'm kind of feeling weak, so I'm just going to go ahead and rest my body. I'm going to listen to my body. Next thing you know, you're skipping workouts. Once again, if you're taking in 25,000 calories a day and you're skipping workouts and not doing your full workout, you're going to lose muscular size and strength. Obviously, the same thing's going to happen if you're on a diet. Okay, so at the end of the day, it is really just a question of a caloric deficit. I, for instance, personally have cut on under 2,000 calories a day, 1,700, 1,800 calories a day. I've also lost fat on over 4,000 calories a day. Now, obviously, when I was sub 2,000 calories, basically what I was doing is just eating a lot of protein, some fat, no carbs, going to the gym, doing my calisthenics workout, and then coming home, and that was it. Obviously, when I was doing 4,000 plus calories a day, I was doing a full, long, really vigorous calisthenics workout in the morning, coming back in the afternoon, doing interval cardio like 3 days a week. And then twice a week, I was doing like jump rope intervals and some static holds, bridging and planking. I was working my ass into the ground. So I was in the same caloric deficit at 4,000 calories, but I was busting my ass to go ahead and create the same caloric deficit that I had when I was 2,000 calories. So at the end of the day, you need to realize you will take up less space in the universe as you lose fat. You won't lose as much size on your arms as on your waist, okay? But yes, you still are going to lose size on your chest and your back especially, okay? Because that's where guys store a lot of fat. And yes, even your arms are going to get smaller as you lose body fat. You need to make sure that you take in plenty of protein. Your diet's got to make a lot of sense, and you need to continue to stimulate your muscles. I would much rather have the people I train work harder, do more, and eat more calories and still be in a caloric deficit than be on poverty calories, starve themselves, and do as little as they can in the gym. And like I said, start to cut corners, miss workouts, not put 100% in. And then, yes, you are going to lose muscular size and strength if you starve yourself to the point where you can't even work out properly. Anyway, if you guys want to get a copy of my 4,000 calorie diet that I was using to recompose my body, just go ahead and click on the link down below. Okay, you can get it for free. Aside from that, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And aside from that, I will see you in the next video.